process. The next question we have is, what was the most challenging part of your relocation journey?
The most challenging part of my relocation journey was learning the language.
Oh.
The language, German language, is not actually easy or hard. Just needs the attention and time. That's what I can say. Some people, German is hard, it's difficult, the way they sentence structure and so many things. But it just needs time. You can stay in a book, before you know it, 4 hours has gone. You won't even know that you've spent up to 4 hours. But if you give it the right time, it's nothing. Yeah. So that's the most challenging part. Else, when you have to do interviews with companies, it's not a big deal because these are things you've been practicing. Yes, for you to have the certificate, you should be able to speak fluently and be able to get a lot of contracts. So the visa was not the visa interview was just confirmation of your document and all. I didn't have the certificates, and it's not a big deal. But the most challenging part is learning the language. If one can pass through that level, then it's 85% done.
Wow. So learning the language is the most difficult, and if you can complete this, you are 85% done. That is really interesting. Nice. Okay, let's look at before we leave this area, there's one thing you said you are applying for contract. Is it like applying for a job, or there is another thing called contract in this process?
Yes, you need to apply for a job. Yeah.
Okay, that is the contract.
Yes, when you get to school, they will give you a contract that will state this is how much you earn, and yeah.
Oh, great. Thank you. All right, let's move forward on these questions. The next on the line is, what is the differences and cultural shock you experience in Germany when compared to Nigeria?
Well, coming over to this place as a local boy like me, the first time I went to Lagos was to write the international exam. The first time I saw an airport was when I traveled out of Nigeria. So coming over to this place, landing in I got to Frankfurt and Hamburg. So I saw a lot of people. It was just as if everything was a dream. So everybody minds their business. Yeah. Then against what we've been hearing, that they are racist here, and no, I've never experienced any form of racism. And if you can speak the language, you'll be able to blend. They're even happy to see a black man speaking out. Then I also saw snow for the first time last year. And the weather was also a cultural shock because I could not survive. I was sick a couple of times, but now I'm
Nice. I'm glad that you are adapting to the weather and all of that. It's usually very challenging. Okay, let's see. How is German nursing education compared to Nigerian nursing education? This is more like for you to compare and contrast, basically. What are the differences, the similarities between studying nursing in Germany and there at home?
Okay, I didn't really study nursing in Nigeria, but generally based on education here and over there in Nigeria, the thing is, here, when you finish secondary school, you have two directions. Either you go straight to a university, or you go and do an Ausbildung program. Ausbildung means training or education too. So some people go direct to a university, and some people do the Ausbildung program. So there are some courses that you do under Ausbildung, and there are some courses that are purely
university.
So nursing is one of them. For you to do nursing, you have to because they believe here more of practical than learning, a lot of learning. So in Nigeria, I think we learn more, but we don't really get to practice more. So over here, there are a number of hours that you must have worked, experienced, posting, do a lot of them. You go to school, you go to posting, and so that you'll be able to see those things you are taught in class. Where you've learned some topics on nervous system, you have to go to rehabilitation center. You have to see it in action, so that you'll be able to understand better and write exams than just reading a lot. So, and education here is free.
It's free.
Yes, and when you are doing when you are going to university, it's free. But when you are doing an outreach program, why it's also free, you are also getting paid.
So
that's one of the reasons I didn't go for a master's in microbiology. I went for so that while I'm also studying, I'm getting money to take care of myself.
That's very nice. It's similar to what they are doing here in the UK, but not very well developed. That is the apprenticeship, basically.
Apprenticeship.
That's cool. Okay, let's look at this. Now, as a Nigerian studying in Germany, can you bring your relatives and families over to Germany? Because this is a question a lot of people are looking for answer to before traveling.
Can you?
Yes, can you? Are you able to bring do you have the opportunity to bring your family to join you? Let's say you're married with kids and children, or you have a blood relative that you want to. Which of them is possible for you to do? Okay,
can you? The possibility is, I'll answer this question from a point of view.
Sure.
Can you? The answer is yes, because the visa category I came in through a work visa. The hospital goes with work visa, pure studies
study
visa. So can you? Yes. But to be frank with you, the amount you are earning, because for you to be able to bring your family, you have to earn a certain amount. But the amount you pay a person during the house building program at the first year is not enough to cater for family. So I would say the person should rather wait to the end of the program. When you get the job, you can now bring your family. But the visa allows it. But I don't think any house building in Germany, not just in other ones, maybe aviation might, yes. People that are going studying it under aviation, because the contract is bigger, they pay a lot there. But as a nursing, this thing, 1,300 and something euros, it's not enough to cater for families. And when you are not earning at a particular level, you can't bring a family. But whether you can, yes, the visa allows it, but practicability is not possible.
Which means, in a nutshell, it is only when you are done with the program and you now start working that you'll be able to shoulder such responsibility. That's good. That's good.
Can I say something?
Sure.
There are also some people that have studied nursing in Nigeria. That wants to come and recognize their certificates here. Those ones can, because they don't collect the same money a student is collecting. They earn higher, so they can bring it out. But
wait, come again. You mean if you're a qualified nurse in Nigeria, you can move to Germany and start working?
Yes,
you need to write any exam?
No, you don't need to write any exam. The only exam you need to write is language exam. If you have it, then
you just have to learn German as well.
Yes, when you learn German, you do a couple of posting in the hospital, then you're also getting paid. At the end of 10 months, you have to write the German nursing exam. But you have to pass. If the person does not pass, you move to another hospital and start afresh.
That is not like anything now. Since if you don't pass, you have grace to keep learning.
Yes, you can apply to another place.
Wow.
But you're already in the country.
Yes, this is good. This is good. All right. We are making progress. Now, how is the tax and general cost of living in Germany?
Okay. We have about 6 tax class in Germany. So the people that pay most, if you are not married, they pay most. So I think basically the cost of living is affordable. So I don't know that I should go open how much we earn and how much we see at the end of the day.
There may not be a need of that. You
Okay.
can just use like percentage. Maybe if you
Okay,
earn
let's say
100 naira, 50% can go and all of that. Use percentage instead
percentage.
of
So
yeah.
let's say for someone that is earning 1,500 euros on contracts,
Yeah.
when the money comes, like what you see in your account, you might be seeing 1, 2, 1, 150. The rest has gone to tax.
Yeah. Wow. That's
And standard of living is very affordable.
It's very affordable. Nice.
House rent, 200 euros, 250 euros, can get an apartment, self-contained apartment. And most times they are offered by the clinic because you get accommodation while you're in Nigeria. Everything is already set. Just it's part of the contract.
Part of the contract. Wow. This is good. Now, I think Germany is far better than UK. The only barrier is that language, I must say.